tell you, I'm gonna have a little theme for this video. One thing I'm proud of being a person with autism is, and for me to answer that question is independence. Having such independence to be able to do some stuff myself without a lot of assistance, you know. Like, independence is huge because I get to have the freedom to do so much more than my peers can. Like, for instance, being able to call for look on my list of doctors and get a new doctor, pretty much. And I can tell you about over a week, so I think 2 weeks now. Now I called a new doctor. I'm going to be going to see that person in August. You know, I'm not going to mention specifically, but this is what it comes to. And then the next couple weeks, which would be about the beginning of next month, I have to get it, get my PCP on my insurance swapped over and cared for by on the insurance side of things. Because for United, you have to sometimes. I have a general rule. For United Healthcare Medicaid patients, I still have a general rule, because it's not just the insurance I had to worry about, it was more my medications I had to worry, and I wanted to make sure I was getting the refills that I needed until I've transferred completely over, if you understand. So when my medicines got into, like, I went with my main one, which I take for blood pressure, and I'm not going to say exact names, trying to protect my patient rights, called HIPAA, but I'm not going to go that far in detail. But when it kind of got into 2 refills, I kind of searched on my PCP list to see who's going to take me, because I was trying to dump the one I was with, I have to say. And I kept trying to call one day, and I was like, I was getting so frustrated, if you wanted to know. Then I messaged Tittle Regional, and I was like, asking about their family practice, which I don't want to mention her name right now, because, you know, I haven't got to see her yet. I asked to say, hey, does y'all family practice doctor take United Healthcare Medicaid? And I got an answer, it's like, yeah, they can send new patients. And the very next day, and I kind of got my phone and said, let's call this person right now. See what you can do. And sure enough, with the receptionist over near me, at the clinic near where I am, they say, yeah, we do take it. Yeah, we do take this. And bam. Didn't think I was going to get it right like that, you know, over. So that being said, as I got off the phone with my mom, I said, Mom, I think we just got it completely set. Because it was the main ordeal. Because I had to make sure the doctor I was going to go with is supposed to be in network with my provider, insurance provider. Because you don't want to go with out-of-network doctors, because you'll be charged way more to see the doctor. And a lot of times you got to pay out of pocket. So I called and gave them my information, and so that was that. So beginning next month, I take it on insurance side, so I'm switching to this clinic, see this doctor. That would give my other person a bit more warning Oh yeah, to say the least. Another thing I am proud to have independence over, and I'm to earn a college degree, you know. I know my teachers and my family all helped and they all supported me, but the rest of it came on my own pretty much to earning what I wanted to do. Because I didn't want to feel like a failure, you know, because I had so much stigma in my lifetime saying that so many people thought that I wasn't going to do well in school. I didn't listen to those people. I kind of like, we're going to go against the odds. We're going to fight this. And, well, sure enough, I did. I fought it like head to the bone. So if I do get my teacher certification, and there's something that's on the verge of deciding to go back to school and get that certification and get a job possibility, you know, I'm not going to listen to them. You know? And if I have trouble on anything, I'm going to fight it. I'm not afraid of you. Because I have so many people that believe in me. Why even say anything now about this? You know? Even though I've been asked to play in the church and stuff like that. I know I got a ton of work to do with that, but that's okay. It keeps my hands busy. It keeps me from getting into problems that I don't need, you know. So another thing I can say I can do independently, you know. I just got this yesterday, and I did it one other time before that. Use a phone and call in to set up a debit card. Because debit cards are used in a lot of places, like Amazon, PayPal, but there's one common place I go to in home called my Planet Fitness gym. And speaking of what, I've been getting notifications from one of the apps saying, and this happened one day, that I need to update with a new card. I told my, right when my dad came to pick me up one day, and I was like, Daddy, what did I do? I'm having to, do something called renewal. And, when I got home on the same day, got home, called the bank, saying, hey, this is Hannah. I'm calling concerning my debit card. It needs renewal. And she just got my information, saying, hey, look in the mail. Lo and behold, yesterday, fast forward maybe a few days after that call, there it was. So I called the 1-800 number and just followed what they say. And within a minute, I was just set. Then after all of that, I go to change it into my sites, like PayPal, Amazon, and the gym. Let them all know we just updated it. And I hope that my Planet has updated the card. And we'll see. Have they updated? That's a good question. If it's not been updated, I want to call them. But okay. Why is it okay? I'm gonna have to call them because somehow it's not showing up the card on their site. But hey, that's a huge step forward. It appears to me I had to call the Planet Fitness myself because I tried to update it yesterday. As soon as I got it, as soon as I set it up, and it kept giving me errors. It was computer errors, but hey, they can crash, but that's okay. But at least I had a fallback plan, call my phone, and I could look up the gym, get the phone number, and click it to go through. Say, hey, look, I just got a new card. Can I please update it through y'all in? And I hope it will update itself. I'm gonna check again. Now I just got off the phone with her. Okay, I hope it didn't have problems anymore. Okay. Let me see if it went through. Went through. Yeah, bravo. You know, that's right. I did it myself and called them. Awesome sauce. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It just took some calling, but hey, I'm all for it.